Hi Cancer, welcome to the Dream Prophet. I am Caroline and this is your March 2019 reading. Last month we concentrated on love, and so this month I thought we'd concentrate on career or life path. And we have the music card coming up and then wait. So I feel like for anyone who's in the music industry, so if you're a musician, vocalist, you could be a producer, director, an agent, a record label, anything like that, anything to do with the music industry or using music in any capacity. It could be as a healer. This is saying don't rush into anything in the month of March. Take your time, because March may not be the right timing to pursue or to further your career in this industry. Okay, so it just may mean for you, take things slow, don't rush into any opportunities or any decisions, wait until April, and which kind of makes sense anyway because it's Mercury retrograde, so you have to be careful in that time. I believe it starts on the 6th. But anyway, this is sort of cautioning you to slow down and wait. Don't rush into action is pretty much what it's saying for anyone who's in the music industry. All right. Now, so this might be a month for you instead to travel. This may be travel for vacation, but this may be business trips. Maybe you want to travel because you're taking your music on the road, or you're touring, or so you don't, maybe you'll have to put your record on hold, the recording of it on hold while you tour or you travel, because I definitely see travel in the month of March for you. Now, for those of you who are in the travel industry, this is a perfect month for you. I do have father healing and empowerment. So I feel like, if you're a male watching, then this is for you, saying that this is a very powerful month for, this travel is part and parcel of healing your career and life path as well. Maybe some issues that you have with your father, you're traveling to your father perhaps. And I know we're talking about career, but I just feel like this is coming up too, and this may be affecting your career. So maybe perhaps your father is ill, and that's why you have to put your music career on hold for a little bit while you go and tend to your father, because he's ill and you want to get him back on track. Could be, your presence there could be very empowering for him. But you may be traveling because you're a healer. You may be helping others deal with father issues, or you may be helping men, empowering men as a career choice. This might be a good option for you in the month of March. Okay. Now, I do have Justice and Yes card. So for any of you who are in the legal field, this is a definite yes. Move forward with that. This is saying and also with, justice also meaning like legal contracts. If you have a contract that you're going to be signing, this is definitely saying in the month of March is the time to do it. Now, having said that, just remember this is Mercury retrograde this month, so read the fine print, get your lawyer to look at it. This could be like, make sure you get a lawyer to look at it. This is the right time to get a lawyer to look at contracts moving forward in your career or your life path. But definitely you're getting a yes. So things will balance out in your favor. Fairness in all. So it's a win-win for everybody when it comes to your career or life purpose. And you're definitely getting move forward with this for sure. Okay. Now, the overall energy, I pulled Deep Knowing, also the number. This is a number 43 in case that number means something to you. And in this card, we have a full moon, we have an owl, and it could be the earth. I'm not sure. That could just be your happy little face here. But what I gather from this is, you have the knowledge moving forward. You're trusting in your intuition. Moving forward in your life path and your career. The stars are aligning. You know exactly where you need to go, what you need to do. Even though you have a weight here in putting your music aspect of your career on hold, there's a reason. You understand why. There's an awareness, a spiritual awareness here of understanding why it's necessary to do that in the month of March, because maybe perhaps April is a better month to move forward. And maybe you have to get a lawyer to look at things first, so that things will go in your favor moving forward. Now also, I'm as your animal spirit, and this is your energy, your overall energy for the month. We got a fire sign here. We got the lion. And for me, the lion is the king of the animals. So you're in a sweet spot. You're in a leadership position. You have a real gift here, and you have the attention of the audience and the public moving forward. I think this is the energy. I mean, you really have to get out there and roar and let everybody know you exist and what is happening. But be strategic in where you're displaying these efforts. I feel like you're stepping up in a very powerful position in your career and your life purpose. You could be stepping into a boss position, management position. You could be taking the lead, like if you're playing a in a band, you would be the lead singer. You'd be taking the lead. You would be the manager of the band. You could be the producer of the band. You're in a high position. The lion represents to me a high position. It also, to me, when I look at this, I right away I think of Leo, and I know this isn't your sign, but something also may be coming up in the month of like end of July, August, because that's Leo season, where you're going to be stepping up and taking your place of power in the industry that you are in, whether it's music, travel, justice, in the justice or legal system, in any of these fields. Or again, like I said, you could just be the music industry and you're traveling and touring and you're signing contracts and you're getting a lawyer to look at things because you know that this is the right thing to do to empower you and to move forward in a very strategic way and not rushing things. Take your time, pausing. The lion doesn't really rush in like the cheetah. The cheetah just pounces, right? The lion kind of sits back there because he knows nothing can really bug him or bother him. So he kind of sits back and waits, and then he sees something, and then he goes after it. You're the king of the castle. You're the king. So remember that in the month of March. And you're really following your intuition, and you have the understanding and the knowledge that you need to move forward in your career and your life path. For those of you, again, I just want to, because I'm getting this message and I felt drawn to this, that if you're dealing with a legal issue, that it will sort of turn in your favor. So if there was a career issue, anything to do with contracts, it will go in your favor. But also, if you have to travel to see your father may be ill, this might be a good time. So you may be having to put your career on hold just slightly, just to tend to your father and to assist him, to give him, to help him get back on his feet. This may occur in the month of March. But other than that, it looks pretty good. It looks things are moving in your favor, and for you again to embrace the energy of the lion. Walk around. You're the king. So trust that and know that in your deep within that you've got what it takes. You have got what it takes to be center stage. All right, enjoy.